well at, and what are some of the areas that you weren't quite able to achieve?
And I think when we put some pressure on them on the forecheck, I thought it created an opportunity for us to some takeaways, which helped manufacture some chances and chance creation. Certainly you can't give them time to wheel the net and get up ice and look to make plays and transition into your zone. So we look to do that. I don't think we were consistent enough in that effort tonight. When we did it at times, I think we created opportunity. I think we were looking to try and negate some rush opportunities through that. There were a couple odd man rushes that they had that wasn't in the game plan. Certainly you don't want to give them odd numbers coming up the ice to make a play. Thought with some of our younger players, I thought composure was something that was a factor in the game. I think we played a little bit outside of what we normally do. Not necessarily poorly, but maybe overplaying, trying to do too much with the play, too much with the puck, and consequently it, came back to bite us at times.
Is that partly this is a bigger stage than some of them have been on, and maybe this is a building block toward the future now they've been here?
Well, I certainly agree with you that it's an opportunity to continue to move in the right direction. But I think it's more indicative of how bad they wanted to play well. I don't think that we're necessarily looking at a group that hasn't seen those type of situations in different parts of their careers. I just think they wanted to play and play to their very best, and they crossed the line a little bit and overplayed, and you got to find that sweet spot sometimes.
It seemed like tensions were running a little high in the second period. Do you think that was also a factor of the kind of composure and maybe overplaying a little bit and getting a little bit too excited?
No, I think you saw us digging in our heels and saying we're not gonna stand around and take our licks. We're gonna put something back at them. I think that tensions do run high in playoffs. I think that's the nature of playoff hockey. Whether you're in the NCAA women's college hockey or junior hockey or the NHL, players want to win, and we're here at the opportunity to go to a WCHA championship game, and we were trying to dig in a little bit.
You didn't give them too many power play chances, but what hurt is they did have that one in the first, and then they were able to get the lead. Was that one of your emphases, that stay out of the box?
Absolutely. And when you have a power play that's running 30%, 30+%, I'd say that you want to be, 2 or less if you can. Too many opportunities, too many good players, and time and space. That being said, I thought we did a pretty good job killing penalties. In that first period power play that they ended up scoring on, we had 4 opportunities to clear the puck. We executed the way we needed to. We got some timely shot blocks in that situation. We just didn't get the puck cleared 4 times, and so it was kind of a self-inflicted wound.
Any others for Nate?
You talk about Chelsea Knapp. I mean, just watching her from the beginning, the first time here, a really tough series, and then just watching her the second series kind of evolve and progress into a very good goaltender. So you could talk about her a little bit and her evolution over the year.
Well, Chelsea started the season, she came back in terrific shape, won the starting job, had a couple of great series to start the season. And coming in here, I think the pressure mounted a little bit for her. She kind of felt, the weight of the world. I'm not going to pretend to get into a goalie's head. That's for our goalie coach to deal with. And I think she took it to heart after that series to, just get back to work and do the things that she needs to do. And I think that every goaltender kind of evolves over the course of the year. I think that she had her ups and downs, and certainly peaked and came on here late to make some big plays for us. Maybe she didn't get the stops tonight necessarily, but there was a few that just were outside her control. But her evolution, I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her work. If you see her day in and day out, the kind of work ethic that she has and the kind of time that she puts in, you'd understand why you see that progress. And it's nice to see her get rewarded.
You got to feel good about next year. I mean, maybe bittersweet, but looking ahead to next year, starts with the goalie. And you got a solid goalie. You got to got a good chance to do some damage.
Well, it starts with a goalie, and our entire D-core is intact. A year older, a year more mature. We have some quality defensemen coming in as freshmen. We're going to have to figure out how to manufacture goals. But I think that question was asked of us this year, how we were going to manufacture goals. And we far surpassed our goals than we did the year before, when we had a couple of players that rewrote the record books at Ohio State. So I'm optimistic.
Kessel had a point in every game she played in this year, and you were able to keep her off the score sheet. What was your approach to her?
When you have a player of Kessel's ability, she's got speed, she's got playmaking ability, she can shoot the puck. You know, it's all hands on deck. It can't be, you know, it's not one player, it's not one line, it's everybody. And, you know, when you commit to playing that way, you can neutralize that. The difficult part with Minnesota is they have so many weapons. So you gotta almost pick your poison. And tonight, some of their other players, and Hannah Brandt's got 30, Bozic 19 goals. You know, this is an unprecedented thing that you're seeing here with Minnesota. And I'm certainly proud of our group to keep her off the board, but there's 5 other ones that found the board.
Thanks, Nate.